Most people don't feel broke, and that's exactly why it's dangerous. You pay your bills, you eat normally, you have a phone, a place to live, a few subscriptions, coffee when you want it. Nothing hurts enough to force change, and that's the trap. Most people don't lose money in one big mistake. They lose it slowly, quietly, so quietly that nothing ever feels wrong. Not in debt, not struggling, just stuck. This episode is not about becoming cheap, and not about cutting joy out of your life. It's about something much quieter. It's about how comfort slowly replaces intention, how small expenses turn into habits, and how habits, without asking you, decide the direction of your life. This is a story about money, but even more, it's a story about attention. Because where your money goes, your life follows. Look at a normal day. Morning, you're late. You grab coffee on the way, not because it's special, but because it's there. Midday, food delivery, not because you love it, but because cooking feels like effort. Evening, you're tired. You open an app, Netflix. You scroll more than you watch. Nothing here feels expensive. That's the point. Each decision is small enough to ignore, but together they form a lifestyle that costs more than money. Because the real cost is not the price tag, it's the loss of choice. When your money is scattered, your options shrink. You can't save without stress. You can't rest without guilt. You can't dream big without anxiety. Not because you earn too little, but because everything is already spent before you even decide. Mindful spending doesn't start with numbers. It doesn't start with budgets. It starts with one honest question. Do I even remember why I'm paying for this? Most people don't. They just keep paying, month after month, year after year. Not because it matters, but because stopping would require attention. And then at some point, something shifts. Quietly, without drama. You cancel one subscription. You skip one unnecessary purchase. You make coffee at home and actually enjoy it. And suddenly something strange happens. You feel lighter, not richer, just calmer. That's when you realize something important. Mindful spending is not about having less. It's about finally keeping what matters. It's not restriction. It's relief. It's the moment when money stops leaking and starts listening. Here's a simple place to start. Not tomorrow, today. Open your subscriptions. Cancel one thing you don't care about. That's it. No spreadsheets, no pressure, no guilt. Just one small act of attention. Because mindful spending is not discipline, it's clarity. And clarity slowly gives you back control over your money and over your life. This is not the end of the story. It's the beginning of space. Space to breathe without checking your balance. Space to think without background anxiety. Space where money stops being a source of pressure and starts becoming a tool. Your money begins to match your values, and your values begin to shape your future. Slowly, calmly, without drama. And one day you look back and realize that the life you're building actually feels like yours. Not rushed, not crowded, not constantly catching up, just intentional. That's the real reward. Not more money, but more life inside the money you already have. And once you feel that you don't want to go back, because mindful spending isn't about control for the sake of control. It's about freedom that doesn't shout, freedom that feels quiet, stable, honest, freedom that gives your dreams time, space, and a real chance to exist.